And I'm gonna make a super big one. Where the scissors? Got it.
Hey, how you doing, Mo? Did you enjoy your Thanksgiving? I'm trying to put it out there that I'm here because I didn't say I was going live or nothing. Hold on.
I'm done with the TPs.
Siah and I are working on his Native American diorama for his social studies project that's due tomorrow. Yay! You cutting out the clouds?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Come say hi or chat for a while. I feel like the weekend went by so fast, y'all. Like, I don't know what be going on. Like, I feel like the weekends are flying by. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just the way it feels when you're enjoying your free time. And I also didn't take off the day after Thanksgiving, so maybe that's what it is. I feel like this is not previewing like I like it to. I don't like that. Why is it not doing? Oh, wait. Here we go. Come say hi or chat for a while. Trying to give you a little preview because it be acting funny when you just do the link. Y'all can't really see. All right. It was good, Mo. Thank you. We ended up just really spending it with family and eating some good food. So it was a really chilled Thanksgiving. Trying to make sure I'm on the right thing. Okay, I'm still here. Okay. I'm gonna put this down. Because I'm trying to multitask. You cutting out the clouds, Josiah, real fast. Okay. You can see Siah right here cutting.
Hi, Mo. I don't even know you that much.
This is what we have so far. So she said, hey, we have to put like his name and his information. And then like, I don't know how that got bent over. We'll fix it. But 2 paragraphs about the tribe that he chose to research, which he wrote yesterday. And then on this side, he got 2 sentences about the what is it about? The diorama on the inside. So now we in the process of trying to glue down all of the different like things. Like he made some teepees and put them on the inside. Y'all can't really see it, it's blurry, but he made some water and grass. And then to bring it to life, we have these little like action figures. Like he got this bison and he has this Native American tribe that we're gonna use with the hot glue gun and glue it down. And then with the fun part, just gonna be decorating the background like with these little clouds, which I'm gonna help him clean it up because right now it's looking like that. I'm gonna cut around it so it looks more cloud shaped, and then we'll glue it on the side where the pencil mark is not, so you can't see it. But yeah, if you learn anything from me, my advice would be do not wait until the weekend before a project is due for your kids, because you will find yourself doing this stuff last minute. But what I found also is like we could use these little toothpicks. Look, Siah, you can stick them behind it in there like that.
Oh yeah, do that.
But yeah, we gonna make it work because we don't got no choice. You done? Let me see the scissors. Let me see. You glue one more TP against the wall right there, so it could just be a little thing of TPs.
Where's the scissors? Oh.
Why you can't just use that one? The door is already on it. Or it has to be a triangle.
I can rip it.
No, don't rip it. See if Des has those lime green scissors over there. Des,
yes.
You got the lime green scissors over there with you.
God, what?
The lime green pair of scissors. So I could give Josiah the black ones back and I can use those. But yeah, Thanksgiving was really chill. We did a lot of the cooking late Tuesday going into Wednesday. And so we were done with cooking by Wednesday. And then now I'm at that stage of Thanksgiving where I don't want no more of that food except my greens. The greens were so good. I could eat those every Sunday or any Sunday when I'm doing soul food. But as far as like dressing, I threw that in the trash this morning. It was good, but I just was tired of it.
Where the glue at?
So you want to trade? Let me see the green ones. You can use.
These are sharper.
They're sharper. Thank you.
Oh,
hey, Veronica Luscious TV. I haven't talked to you on here in a while. How you been? Happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm cutting some clouds for Josiah's diorama project. He has a Native American project that is due tomorrow, and we, as the procrastinators and very busy people that we are, decided to wait until Friday to start working on it, even though it was due Monday. You need the glue? Oh, you got it.
Hi, guys.
Siah says hi. He's right here. He's all blurry because that ring light is behind us, but...
Want one?
No.
Okay. I'm going to start gluing. I'm joking.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. I've been doing good working with the county school system. Have been a little tired, but Christmas coming up and I love a big break. Oh, I love that. Are you a school teacher? Josiah, leave the hot glue alone, sweetie. Put the hot glue gun down. We don't need that until the end.
Pew. I don't know how we're going to glue her down.
With the hot glue gun?
No, because she doesn't have like the platform.
We'll figure it out. I'm gonna let Des help with the hot glue gun because I've never really used a hot glue gun before.
This is
put that down out their face. They don't care. Hey, Brandy, it's a Native American diorama school project. Josiah, show Brandy here.
Okay.
Show her this way. You see the lighting is better this way.
Okay, Brandy. So basically,
and don't judge us for our last minute shenanigans.
That's the sky, and
we're not done yet.
That we only got done the sky.
We're working on the clouds. It's gonna look better.
We did the sky, and inside the box we have like a river, and then some dirt, them dirt. Oh my god, dirt and some teepees.
He made the TPs. Because I'm not doing his project for him. I'm
man.
helping him. We are not doing it for him.
We got more dirt on the other side.
Okay,
and
hold
one
on,
side
hold
is gonna have a buffalo and this fighting each other, and the other is gonna have like the ladies go near the teepees and kids near the teepees and the fire.
So
And it's gonna
basically,
be like
he's doing his project on the Blackfoot Indian tribe, which is in the plains. So like it has on here his name and the tribe. Then he had to write, you blocking the camera. Then he had to write 2 sentences about the diorama. And then on the back he had to write 2 paragraphs. So, and this is his writing. I did not do it for him. I might have helped make sure it looked the tracing and stuff, but we're gonna make sure it look right because it's giving very last minute right now because we started on Friday. Okay. I was supposed to start my homework at 5. I remember I need to get it started. Girl, go do your homework. Don't be like us. One thing about college though, I remember always sometimes like not getting my stuff done until like the wire, and everything would be due at 11:59 p.m. So there was definitely a few times where I was working on a paper from like 6 o'clock to 11:30 trying to get it turned in.
don't worry, y'all. There's nothing in here.
But I always stop playing with this. I've said to leave that alone about 3 or 4 times. Get out the living room eating donuts. Bye. He like to do stuff that he think that I'm not going to address when we on live because he think I'm not going to say nothing. This is not a juggling act. Here, Siah, get the other pair of scissors and help trim these clouds up. You could do the same thing I'm doing instead of playing with donuts.
I need some pickle juice.
What do you need pickle juice?
I'm drinking.
Hi, I speak Spanish. Hi, welcome to the chat. Luckily, mine is due until Tuesday now. Oh, girl, yeah, you could wait until tomorrow. I would encourage that, but hey.
Oh, that's sour.
These clouds cut so much better.
And y'all, don't judge me because I drink spicy pickle juice.
I'm working on dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm about to send it to you.
Hola. Yes, hola, ¿cómo están?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Okay, I'm about to send it to you now.
I say, hola, ¿cómo está? Y say, konnichiwa.
What does konnichiwa mean?
I think it means hello as well. But don't quote me because I don't know for sure. Bien, ¿y tú? Muy bien, gracias. Saludos desde Mexico. Let's see. I'm finna use the translator because I don't remember. I thought saludos means, or maybe he's saying welcome from Mexico. I think that's what he's saying. Mexico.
Done.
Mexico.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien. Sí, camita.
Oh, greetings from Mexico. I was close. I knew you were saying you were from Mexico, but I couldn't remember what that first word meant. I studied Spanish in school, so I know a little bit. And sometimes when I visit Spanish-speaking countries, like I've been to Mexico before.
I also speak Japanese.
No, you don't.
Yes, I can.
I've been to Dominican Republic. I've been able to kind of speak and have small conversations with people who speak Spanish mostly, but I'm super rusty with it. I really want to get better at speaking Spanish though, because it's not that hard to learn if you are speaking English as your first language. A lot of the words are very close.
Do y'all want sauce to go with the wings or not?
Yeah.
Sure. Like
No,
hot
I
honey
don't-
sauce again? Yeah, that's fine.
I don't want it.
I spelled Spanish 2 years in a row. Oh gosh. Me llamo Brandy, me gusta pollo. That's the only thing I got. Me gusta pollo y papas fritas y tacos y postres y dulces y hamburguesa. Y mi comida. Y mi esposo comida. I think esposo is wife or husband. Esposo. Mi esposo comida.
I have more. Catas y molicos.
You making up sounds. Don't do that. But yeah, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm not good at multitasking. I'm just trying to cut out these clouds because Josiah just basically cut a circle the first time.
You're welcome.
I'm like, boy, you gotta cut close, like you cutting out something for school. I don't know.
We are.
I forgot what it's called, but when I was little, I remember we used to have to do these little like activities where you'd have to cut something out and glue it, and you have words on it. This is what this reminds me of. But we got a lot of blue, so I was like, we gotta feel como. Thank you. Did you just cut your finger?
No.
Okay, it's fine. It's just a mistake, baby. You all right?
It's like a messed up hairline.
Well, just fix it. Look, you just swirl it around.
Mom.
It do. Sometimes it do be a messed up hairline, but look, boom, problem solved. Nobody has to know. Flip it upside down. Nobody will know. All right. So we got our little clouds on there. I'd recommend putting that one in the corner. You're not singing it right.
I don't care. I know how to speak Japanese.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do, because I know
So these are little clouds.
I know how to speak a little.
So we're going to put these on this bootleg looking construction paper. So kind of fill out the sky. And then I'm going to have Siah make a sun.
How dare you say bootleg to my fancy paper?
Because it don't look fancy. It looked like you were rushing when I said wait, and you just glued it on there and it was too late.
Now that does not sound like.
Hey, Lisa. Thank you. We put our tree up last week. Did y'all put y'all Christmas tree up yet? Do not, Josiah. Draw it first. And you're not doing a corner. You could do a big sun. You have a lot of space.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm going to try to make a dotted. A duca.
And don't just be saying random words on here, please.
I'm trying to say it.
I'm gonna put you out. And remember what I told you. You talking loud.
Never have I ever done anything bad.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving, Brandy? Did you have a good Thanksgiving, Lisa? I'm trying to help Siah with this project. Don't wait until the last minute to do projects with your kids, okay? For my people who haven't got to the age where your kids bring home projects. If they because she gave us this project like 2.5 weeks ago. But you know what I will say? I don't know if it's like this for y'all in different areas, but in Georgia, I feel like they give our kids, that's a really little sun, Siah.
Yeah, because the first one I made was really big.
You want the sun to be this small? Where you want it to be at?
Right here. Put some clouds up here.
That's where you can come in and help. I'm not doing it all. Where do you want the sun to be? Why don't you place your sun first?
No.
I feel like you should do it down here, but you can do whatever you want. It's your project. Just make sure it looks right. They're grading off of creativity, accuracy, grammar, spelling, all that. What song is my favorite? I don't know what my favorite song is.
Black Beatles
is Josiah's favorite song right now. What is my favorite? Oh, my favorite song is
Black
called.
girl is trying to get even.
No,
It's been for whatever reason. Smoking the bench drinking.
What do you know about? See, no, my favorite song.
Smoking the bench drinking.
Josiah.
Ain't losing when that DJ got the beat.
My favorite song is by Victoria Monet. It's called "On My Mama." That's my favorite song right now.
On my hood, I look fly.
On My Mama.
On my
by
mama.
Victoria Monet.
On my mama. On my hood, I look fly. I look good.
You gonna need more clouds.
We do have more.
I'm talking about more than that. Stop bending them.
I'm so deep in my bag, like my grandma would at peppermint. She say, "I smell."
I don't know what that is. That looks
gushing.
embarrassing. Got a stain.
Such can go through it.
Josiah, you don't need to be singing about that. They don't want to hear you singing. All they asked is, "What is your favorite song?" They didn't ask you to sing it. All you had to do was say Black Beatles.
You can't.
Can you tell Siah been getting on my nerves today? I love him though.
No, she don't. I'm joking. She does.
Did y'all do any Black Friday shopping? And y'all, how was y'all's Thanksgiving? Stop. You finna go. No. And you gonna take this shoebox with you. Glue the cloud on.
You want me to do it by myself?
I'm gonna glue it. You gonna put it on because you talking a lot and you're not working. Bless you. Josiah gave us a whole karaoke session. He sure did. And he wasn't gonna stop unless I said something, y'all. We be here 10 minutes later, he still be singing.
I be singing in the bathtub.
He likes to sing in the bathtub. He puts on whole productions during bath time.
Tickets are on sale for $5.99.
Wait, Mahana Aran Directio. All right, hold on. Let me ask my translator what that means.
That means
"On My Mama" is a great workout song, especially for strength training, because it'll make you feel like you need to work on getting yourself in shape. It'll just make you want to, do them squats or lift them weights, whatever you was trying to do. So, will they do live tomorrow? Oh, I will go live again on Wednesday. So, lunes, martes, miércoles. And at 9:30. That's the next time I'll be live. And probably jueves.
Wait, what is O in o'clock in Spanish? What's o'clock?
Glue your clouds. Make sure you spread them out. That's my son. Josiah must have sugar. He did. He ate some donuts and he been acting hyper ever since.
Thank Dunkin' Donuts.
We have Dunkin' Donuts nearby the grocery store and we stopped. And because I had a taste for some donuts, I should have just gotten 10. Please stop crawling over my laptop, blocking my view.
I'm not
The people, they see your whole leg every time you keep doing that. Glue your cloud on. Maybe bring it down so it looks like it's an intentional and continuous sky. Yes, that looks lovely. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, person.
All right. Do you think you're going to need more clouds?
No. I'm just going to put the other two down here.
Yeah, because your bottom sky looks a little empty. We can make some more if we need to.
No, we don't. We don't.
You might need to. You need to put one down there.
Just beat it.
Stop singing.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I can't believe tomorrow is Monday. I'm sad that it's Monday because I wasn't ready to go back to work and go back to, not having an extra day off in the week. But I am looking forward to December because this year, Christmas and New Year fall on a Monday. So that gives us 2 3-day weekends back to back, which is awesome. I absolutely love when we have back to back 3-day weekends.
3-day weekends?
Yes. We need another cloud. All right,
I have one.
This is how it look.
I have another cloud.
I feel like he needs to put one at the bottom.
I have another cloud.
Oh yeah. Put that one at the bottom. Here's the glue. You do it. Take it off camera and stop singing. Thank you. All right, guys. I know that the background looks very like a third grader did it. That's the point. It needs to look like Josiah did it. Wow. So, I'm turning the camera. Go put my donuts away. I didn't say you could have the rest of them. And I feel like you done snuck and ate a few more since I've been on live. He has. He been wearing them too. I told him to stop wearing them. Okay, so now we have like these different Native American people and stuff. So we are going to use the hot glue gun to glue these things down because the tribe would hunt like buffalo and stuff like that. This is a bison, but this was what we could find Friday at Michael's. So that's what we're going to use. And then we have this deer that will be with the ladies. And then we had a fire and stuff like that. So we'll glue that down and have the women tending to the fire and the children. And then we'll have the strong man of the tribe hunting this big old bison with his friend. So that's pretty much what we're going to have.
Wait, where's that person? With this person.
And maybe add some more clouds to the sky. And that'll be it, you know. And then he put all the information here. Like, this is the tribe. This is his 2 paragraphs, which I don't know how that came loose, but we'll fix it so it doesn't look like it's falling apart. And then he had to do 2 sentences on this side about what's inside the box. So we have been working on this since Friday, like a couple hours each day. But I honestly feel like if we would have put more time into it, we could have kind of put more visual elements into it. Did you not glue the cloud that's on the floor in the box?
How?
Why do you keep on ending up by this glue gun? I want you to understand that when that's plugged in, it's hot, and if the glue stick goes in and you sitting here swinging around and playing it, you can end up getting burnt. It's not a joke. It's not a toy. It's something you need to wait. Let adult do it. Get that pickle juice out of here.
Oh, I was trying to drink it.
Okay. And the top is on it good. Ain't no way pickle juice gonna spill all over the rug in here and it's gonna be smelling like sour pea.
Good.
Okay, put it down.
Sour pea.
Or just go sit it over there on the table. Ooh, y'all. Y'all pray for my patience because Josiah been trying it all weekend long. Feliz Navidad. Thank you. Yes, Feliz Navidad. And do you celebrate Thanksgiving? Did you celebrate? Because if so, happy Thanksgiving to you. And then, I don't know, this is where I'm going to let Des to come in here and help with the clouds. This was glued on here. It fell off. I thought you glued that on there.
Happy Thanksgiving, amigo.
Let me see. It fall off. Sit down. You just kicked my computer. You're doing too much. Sit down.
Yeah.
Your cloud fell off. How about you put your cloud back on?
Where?
Put it back where it was.
No, where is the cloud? Clouder.
You had it right there.
Cloudy.
But you had it like lined up with the paper. All right. What did y'all do for Thanksgiving? Did y'all cook? Did y'all go and visit family? Did you travel?
Eat tacos?
It's not just one person on here, Josiah.
I know. That's why you're saying.
I put the glue in here.
Yeah.
I hope I did this right. Josiah plugged it in. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Des, you know how to work this thing? I put the glue stick in.
All you press is that button.
All right, why don't you lay down your scene on the inside how you want it so we can get ready to glue it?
So first,
no, you don't got to explain. Just do it quietly.
Siah, you talking too much.
Easy.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I don't have to go. Okay.
What are you trying to glue?
I'm trying to get him to put all the stuff down and then start gluing everything because we're done with the background and stuff.
There we go.
Oh, it's working. Okay, the glue gun is ready. Oh, the trees. We can glue the trees to the back of the box. They're on the table in the Michael's bag. We got some real trees, y'all. We can glue the trees on there. That'll make it look a little bit less.
Wait, those are real trees?
I mean, they're not made out of construction paper. I mean, I feel like the trees will help. And see, now that he has that glue, you can actually stick the glue down, stick it to the bottom of the tree like this. And then if you stick it in the box like this with that glue on the base, it's not going to go nowhere. So how about you decide where you want to? Don't touch the glue gun. Oh, okay. Here, you can do the 4 trees and decide where you want to put them. I feel like at least one should be somewhere near the teepees though, because they got a fire. So the trees will kind of show like you got fire somewhere.
If you want to start.
Oh, we got the crazy glue. We could just use the super glue because it's already ready. That looks good, Josiah. Let me show you guys what he's doing. Hold on. Let me give y'all a close up.
Oh, hold up.
Can y'all see it?
That can't be in the water.
Yeah, you can't put it in the water. I don't know. See, it's going to come together. All right. Hopefully y'all can see that, but I think that looks good. The bear probably shouldn't be over there near them, but the deer can be over there.
Because they used to hunt deer too.
Yeah, they did.
What's this
And
thing?
deer are nice and probably wouldn't eat the people.
What's this thing?
That's something that should go over near where the lady is spooling wool. Where is the... I just had the deer. Is it in there with you?
Yes.
Y'all.
What you looking for?
The deer, so he can
It's
put
right
it with
there.
the women. Oh, you did? Okay. All right. Now y'all can start gluing.
I'm not going to touch it because Des told you and Des told me not to.
Excuse me.
Even though I want to.
You can eventually do it. Let him help you first, though, so you know what you're doing. All right.
I just want
Say hi to the live, Desi.
Hey.
Excuse our house. Hey, Florence. How you doing, Florence?
Oh.
She said your project is cool, Josiah.
Thank you, Florence.
And then the last step is to get all this trash up from cutting up paper. How's your Thanksgiving, Florence, if you celebrated it? I've been trying to ask, but I've also been multitasking. I'm glad to hear that. It always makes me smile when I see my OG people hop on. Where are you moving the ottoman? What are you doing?
Right, come place this where it needs to be.
Oh, so he gonna let you place it. You get to put the tree. Oh, that's not the tree. That's the woman. But if the paper is not on there good, does that mean the whole thing will come up? Because we use the glue stick for the paper for the bottom.
In that area, yeah.
Once you put it, she can't move.
It wasn't right there. It was over, so
it's stuck down. You can't move it. You have a big glue hole in the middle of the box. We posted it. It's a few messages earlier. Oh, I didn't see it. Hold on, let me scroll up. Let me respond. Ignacio, are you still here?
I want to try.
It would be 9:30 p.m. on lunes, martes, miércoles. Miércoles. With
Stop. Don't keep pressing it.
I'm not pressing it.
I think I'm spelling it wrong. No, we don't celebrate. I hope yours was good. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it regardless of if you don't celebrate. I know sometimes like people don't, but then a lot of companies give people that day off. So even if you don't celebrate, if you had the day off with your family, I always count that as a blessing. It's kind of like the 4th of July. Like, I could care less about celebrating the 4th of July, but I do have that day off, so I try to enjoy it, even though I'm more of a person that would be happy to celebrate Juneteenth. But we don't get that day off where I work. Even though, the government and a lot of the other places like the bank and stuff, they honor that day federally and they give it off. Hold on, let me see. Y'all said, girl, no, I was lonely and cried for 2 days. How I missed that? Oh no.
Yeah. Actually,
Is he supposed to rub it in before he does it?
no.
All right, look like he's doing fine. How do you recommend before you put the glue? Do that last.
Leave the bison for last.
Do the stuff that has a base first. Okay, sorry y'all. Brandy, what happened? Well, you don't gotta tell me if you don't want to talk about it on here. I understand. We will put it up this week. Thanksgiving was interesting, but I brought asparagus as the dish with some salmon. Girl, that sounds so good. I had a taste for salmon today too. I really did. I'm gonna go get me some this weekend. And no, I'm so sorry, Brandy. How are you today? But I'm better now. Okay, you said you were better. I'm horrible. I done missed the whole conversation. Parents multitasking, trying to talk to your kids at the same time is hard.
None is coming out no more.
What?
None is coming out.
Wait.
Is it jammed? I feel like it's getting hot. And that was the expensive glue gun. Walmart, y'all be defective. It'll go back tomorrow.
In there, but it's like.
There it go.
And you have to have
It's getting glue on the carpet.
Mm.
Here, you need here, drip over this bag or something. So, cause there's some hot glue on the carpet right there. Ooh, it's hot. Okay.
Oh.
Well, maybe, wait, you want to put it on that puzzle box as a surface? Like a flat surface.
Lift it.
Yeah. Careful.
Because
some of that stuff is glued, so I'm trying not to move it.
This tree isn't glued all the way. Oh, yeah, it is.
No, it's not if you just lifted it up.
No, that's part of the paper. Oh, all right.
It had glue on it and you just pulled it up. Once you set the stuff, you got to leave it down. Is it jamming or something?
It's running out. The glue stick is running down.
Oh.
So sometimes you have to have something to push it.
The next glue stick. Okay. I'm learning how to use a glue gun. Y'all know I ain't no DIYer for real.
Right there.
Yeah, we went to Walmart. Hey, Quana, we went to Walmart earlier to get this glue gun. We run out of glue gun sticks. We're gonna have to use this crazy glue. We went and got this stuff. Thank you. I have been wearing my real hair more because I've noticed that synthetic hair makes my hair itch really, really bad, especially my scalp. So I've been wearing like 2-strand twists with my real hair. I got this style. I was actually gonna get it done with extensions, and then I didn't have time to go to the beauty supply store and get the kind that's like sanitized. So after I got my ends trimmed, I went to my braider, but my hair was super straight because I had it blown out to get my ends dusted. And like the 2-strand twist, that's what I was about to get put back in, was my 2-strand twist. My hair was too straight, and so my ends weren't curling up like they normally do. So I had found this style and she did it for me and I really like it. So yeah, I've been wearing my real hair more and probably will continue to wear my real hair more next year just because like I've noticed when I stop wearing extensions in my hair, my head is not itchy like it normally used to be when I would get my hair done with some like pre-stretched hair. So anyway, thank you so much for the compliment. Is it on there good? Let's hold it.
It's on there.
And make sure you see how I'm pressing it down. Make sure you pressing everything down that you're gluing down. Like that. So it won't come back up. Like your other tree was coming back up. Just make sure we press it down really good. All right. Is there anything else that's not glued down?
Yeah.
Don't do the bison yet. We're gonna save him for last.
That is last.
You've done everything else, and it's on there good. It's not about to fall off. The deer is on there.
Just did the deer.
Okay. I know you probably want to do the bison. How you gonna do it? You gonna glue his little hooves, or why does that tree keep coming off?
It's not the tree.
Okay, glue the paper. Glue the paper here. No, don't let the tree come off. Glue up underneath the paper. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to help Siah make sure his project comes out.
Okay.
And you know what? We can glue this paper that keep on coming up too. All right. See, that's not going to come off no more. All right. Let me give you guys a little glimpse into Josiah's project. Can y'all see it?
I'm sorry, Bryson.
It's a little dark. Josiah. Oh, you gluing him on his side over there. All right. Well.
Because he's gonna be like
dead. Yeah. Okay. You need help. You got him. Push him down. All right.
All right. Done.
You're done. Okay, hold on. When my hair grows out more, I'm gonna start wearing it in doobie wraps. I miss doobie wraps. They were so pretty, and that hair would be so like bumpy and flowy, very cute. Soak the braiding hair in ACV, then it'll stop the itching. Somebody told me to do that too. Someone told me to do that too, but I feel like I would mess my braiding hair up trying to soak it. Like, I guess I need to watch some YouTube videos or some TikToks on how they do that process. Unless I'm thinking about doobie wrap, she means turban. I thought doobie was like that hair that people used to wear, like the purple box, doobie. But you know what? Doobie was spelled D-U-B-Y. D-O-O-B-I-E might be something else.
All right.
Let Quana clarify, because she's the one who said it first. Yeah, I'm in the past, if I wear fake hair, it's been almost 2 years since I started my locks. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize you were locked, Florence. That's so cool. Desmond's hair has grown so much in the last few years since he's been locked. And I will say, just from watching his journey, like, I do notice that, like, your hair really thrives in locks when you leave it alone. Like, I do retwist him a couple times a year, but I do feel like that hair just grows really nicely when you leave it alone. Let me help you with this part. No, you've been doing all of that. I don't want you. It's not about you getting burned. It's about making sure it's not leaking all over the side.
It's not, I swear.
Josiah.
You always say that, then it's not what you said.
It's not.
Start over here. That's enough. You don't need that much. That's why I said let me help. I know you having fun with the glue gun, but that don't mean
this like lines are gonna have to come. They're gonna.
That's fine. You don't need a lot. It's just a little corner. You don't have to do it so close to the end, because now it's gonna be sticky and your project gonna be sticking. Which is why I said let me do it. Here, this is what you could do. We can close it and bend it down and stick it on, maybe.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, that purple box, I think, is what she was talking about.
One dot. Okay.
You just glued everything, Josiah. It is okay to let mom help sometimes. What I'm saying is you could close up some of this exposed brown that's showing. Hold this for me. And we can bend it using the construction paper like that.
Now we're gonna have to hold it like that.
Yeah, but when it's done, it's gonna be stuck to it, I think.
Either that or the paper's gonna melt.
Why would the paper melt?
Because it happened to my friend.
What friend?
Nigel.
You always making up some story about some friend when I trying to tell you something. Well, it happened to such and such. Yeah, like they did. Hold it.
Hold.
I'm just trying to smooth it out without getting this dang on glue all over me. That way it don't look like it's coming up. And then we can use the glue to touch up pieces of the project that are sticking up.
Oh, some of that glue got on here.
That's fine. Yeah, I wiped it up on purpose. Let me see.
No.
This is hot. And then you just do a little dot and then boom, fold it down.
I'm going to get it off.
All right. Okay. Oh, yeah, that looked good. I mean, it looked pretty good. Hold on, let me show you guys. Ooh. I feel like we need to add some more clouds.
Nope.
That looks cute. Okay. Did y'all see it? All right. One of your stop peeling that off. Stop. One of your clouds is gonna come off.
I think you're just having fun like me.
With the glue good?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. That glue, your cloud's gonna come off. I'm just gluing it on so it won't come off.
Mom.
Yes, Josiah.
You having fun.
I'm not having fun doing your homework.
Homework?
That's not fun to me.
Homework?
Fun would have been we would have did this earlier. Now I'm just trying to make sure your stuff ain't coming off. Ooh. All right.
You can make slime with hot glue.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Wait, Mom.
Did something fall off? Oh, what? The glue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me read. In New York, we call it that, and we used to wear it with the bamboo earrings are the name of the 90s. That sounds pretty.
I'm joking. I just meant to.
That's not a funny joke. That's lying. That's misleading.
Dang, that's sticking on pretty good. They're looking like spider webs at this point.
Yeah. Let me see.
I bet it's gonna look like, what? Has this been older?
Okay, let me see. I'm trying to make sure nothing is gonna come off.
All right.
You want to get it?
Yeah. All right, so it looks like.
Don't do it so far up. Do it down here. No, not that's too much. Spread it out up under there. You don't need all that. All right, go. You can do some more. You don't want any more?
I do.
Hold on. You did so much, it can stick. Do the other side where it's popping up.
Oh.
How'd you rip the paper?
I did it.
Oh, that's when you folded it. Okay, that's fine. Here, glue it on under there first.
Okay.
And don't point that towards the carpet, please. I do not want glue in the carpet. Siah, go up under here. Go up under here. You got it?
Hold up.
Is it out again? We're not going to use another glue stick. Don't stick that in there.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. All right. Y'all ain't said nothing else since I said. Y'all probably watching us trying to get this thing together. We picked the brightest box in the world. This lime green crock box. Okay. Why are you getting glue? What are you doing?
Pushing it in.
Stop. Why you do that for? What you do that for, Siah?
It's not going to work now.
Oh, nothing's coming out. Mm-hmm. It's okay. We don't have to use no more.
Oh.
I think it's good.
Okay.
I think it's good, y'all. I feel good about this. The only thing I would recommend we can do is make some more clouds and duck out that sky a little bit more. And then if you want to put some more on the other side of the box so it's not so plain. Like, do we have any more blue?
Blue? No.
Like, you could probably glue another little piece of paper of blue on the inside. Or you could do something else. Leave this glue gun off. Leave it alone. Didn't I say don't put that in there? So we're going to do what we want to do anyway. We don't need the glue right now. We're done. Don't unplug it. You can't glue on your shirt, on your day one shirt. Hard head. Child. I got an 8-year-old for rent. Y'all want them?
Yeah, y'all want me? I really love
Props to you and your patience. I would have snatched it and done it myself. No, because I want Josiah to learn self-sufficiency. Because I'm not going to always be here to do stuff for him. But he's really creative. He's really, really good at drawing and he can draw people and draw like different cartoons, action figures, Batman. What else you be drawing at school? People be paying you to draw them a picture and stuff.
Oh yeah, right.
Like he's really
One
good
time
at that
in
kind of
first
stuff.
grade, I drew someone a shark, and it was someone's mom, and I drew them a shark, and she paid me money.
I forgot your toothpicks. We could have used the glue and glued them on to the back of your teepees.
No, I'm gonna show y'all my drawing skills.
Stop talking so loud and finish the project.
We did. We're done. I was just saying that what we should add is maybe just a little bit to the other brown parts of the box. We could probably do another sky in the inside.
I'm gonna draw
so it looks a little bit more cohesive. But I mean, I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all think he could at least get a B for this work that we did? I think it's at least a B. Specifically because the rubric is grading them for them having that information on the back of the box, the side of the box, and the other side having the tribe and stuff. We followed the directions on the rubric. But I do feel like if we weren't rushing, we could have definitely had more time to make the the inside of the box more decked out. Like we got this blue paper. I'm tempted to just glue this blue paper on the back of this thing.
Y'all, I'm gonna draw
so it can
something.
Look more like the sky.
Y'all, I'm gonna draw something for y'all. Anything.
I don't know.
No,
maybe over here. I don't know. I might be doing something.
One of y'all first one to name something to draw, I'll draw it.
Let's see. They might say something. Only if we can do an exchange for Summer. How old is Summer? If Summer's still at that adorable, sweet age, I'll take it. I'll take her. I'll take your exchange, and I'll take.
Then A or B.
Oh, thank you. She said it might be better than a B. I hope so. We worked hard on this project. Now, Josiah, you got to read over what you wrote, though, just in case she makes you present.
Okay.
What's the name of the tribe you doing?
Blackfoot Indian.
And where do they live?
In the plains.
And what did they do? What did the men do?
They hunted buffalo or bison.
And what about the women?
They stayed home with their children and watched over the campfire in their teepees.
All right.
So what should I draw?
Definitely a B. Thank you. I wouldn't say let's trade Josiah. But mine is just like yours. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'd be talking junk. I wouldn't trade Josiah.
Hey, guys.
He's a sweetheart.
What
He's just a little rambunctious. How do more of these glue sticks keep getting out of this bag? You took a bunch out when I wasn't looking.
No. Tell me what I should draw, guys. Please.
No one said anything yet.
Think of something.
Why don't you surprise the people? You want me to tell you what to draw?
Yeah. Tell me in my ear. But it has to be really, really good and sketched. All right, tell me. What?
You didn't hear me? Mm-mm. You said whisper it. Don't whisper it.
No, okay. Do it like loud so I can hear, but they can't.
Yeah.
Something else.
Something else?
Yes.
Well, okay, let me see if my friends say something. Almost 4, and Summer said draw a butterfly. Her daughter wants you to draw a butterfly. Do the butterfly.
I got you, Summer.
Okay, so Josiah gonna be over there doing the butterfly, and I'm gonna get him from drawing.
I'm gonna make it 3D.
I'm gonna get him from going in front of my camera. Okay, but I feel good about it. If we don't do nothing else to it, then that's okay. Where is Josiah? Remember that white paper? I'm gonna put you another cloud in the middle of your sky, just because I'm super. I won't say I'm a perfectionist because that's not giving perfection, but it's giving. Yeah, he's drawing the butterfly. Josiah, give me that white paper. I'm going to put you another cloud on there. And then give me all that brown paper so we can throw it away.
There ain't no more white paper.
That's not white paper right there? In the middle? Yeah, that paper. Oh, that's a napkin. So shows how well I can see. Goodness. We don't got no more white paper. Oh, we balled it up. That's right. I don't know. That's gonna look like we didn't care. Let me see. I don't know. It just looks like we
You know
need to
what?
fill
No,
it out.
I'm not drawing a butterfly for you. I'm gonna surprise you.
You have to draw the butterfly. You got the request.
I'm gonna surprise her.
Oh,
She's gonna like it really much.
you think so? Because I would have wanted the butterfly if that's what we asked for. Oh, okay.
So I think she's gonna like it.
Okay. Whisper loud, he said. I know. It said he want me to whisper loud so y'all can hear the secret. I whispered it that first time. He didn't hear me. All right, that's a cloud. It don't look that wonderful, but honey, clouds can be any shape. That's what makes the sky so pretty. But yeah, I would say this week was a better mental health week than the last few weeks. We did end up getting that plumbing issue fixed, so I'm so glad about that. And then Tuesday, the repairman came and fixed our appliances. So we have a microwave door that's not about to fall off anymore. We also have a working stove, and the refrigerator light bulb has been replaced. So that was exciting to have right before Thanksgiving, because as we were trying to like cook stuff and get ready, we weren't sitting here trying to use 2 eyes to cook a big meal. Did you listen to Andre 3000's album? I have not, but I heard the first song on the album is Nothing But Flutes. So I thought about how sometimes I struggle with sleeping at night and how I could use that first song to try to sleep. So I was thinking about trying it tonight with my bedtime routine. Like after I eat dinner, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna, bathe and turn off my distractions and try to set a mood. I'm gonna light my candle. I'm gonna spray my sleep spray. Some of y'all recommended the sleep spray. I tried that and I really like the way that it calms me down. But again, I have to be in the mindset of sleep for it to work. Sometimes if I'm just like my mind is all over the place, or I'm stressed, or I don't know, just something upsets me before bed, those tricks do not work as well. But I have been trying not to use melatonin because I noticed that melatonin was causing me to have weird dreams. And I didn't like that. All right, so we're gonna stick this one on there.
Oh
I just feel like it needed.
You know what? I got you, Summer. I got you.
Technical difficulties is okay.
I have idea.
We're gonna stick that one over there. Okay, I feel like one more. I feel like the clouds I added made it look a little bit better. You want to put some little lines on your sun, or you just like when it's a circle?
I just like when it's a circle. I'm not like those other kids.
Okay, it's okay. You don't got to be like the other kids, Josiah. And don't you forget it. I was trying to make his sky more blue. We need another piece of sky blue paper if we're going to do it right. We got to get another piece, honey. The whole album is instrumental and relaxing. So he's not rapping at all on any of it? It's a meditation album, lavender oil baths. I did not know that.
Hey, what is Summer's favorite Disney character?
Josiah wants to know. I'm trying to keep this glued, honey. It's glue. Why you acting like you want to come up? Why you trying to do us like that, paper? I'm trying to get it to stay down. There we go. Technical difficulties. We're doing technical difficulties. I feel like that's why I'm dealing with this.
You know what? Actually, forget that. I got you.
You got
I'm gonna get you something real. I'm gonna draw it in like 1 minute.
Okay, this is coming off.
I'm
bad.
gonna draw for you in 1 minute.
This is getting on my nerves here. This glue don't want to stay on this thing. That's right. I didn't use glue. I used tape yesterday when we were doing this. Trying to get this paper to stay on here the right way, honey. It's aggravating me real bad. Okay. And I don't want to lift it because we glued up those like people and stuff, so I don't want to lift this box. Shout out to my husband. He in there cooking, and I appreciate it. Today I just felt lazy. I didn't feel like doing nothing. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. It looked like it's not going to come off again. Let's hope that it don't. All right. I think it's cute. I feel like you got to display it on a table, though, so your sky can be, you know. And you got to be really careful with your project trying to tote it into the school, Josiah, because, yeah. And she said you can take your time. Don't feel like you need to rush. Yeah, he said he couldn't find anything to rap about, so he just made a meditation album. I feel like that's really cool, especially if he was the one playing the instruments. She likes Bluey. Do you know that show?
Bluey? I got it.
You know who Bluey is? Mm-hmm. I want to listen to it. It makes me want to listen to it tonight. Des. Have you heard Andre 3000's new album yet?
Have I heard anything about what?
Andre 3000's new album yet?
Yeah, it's like most of the people as well. No, it's my phone right now. It's draw something for one of the. Not right now.
You want me to show you what it looks like?
Right now.
Can I use your phone?
No, but I can pull it up on my computer real quick. It made me fall right to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna listen to it later. Des, did it help you sleep when you heard it?
I haven't listened to it yet. I might play it tonight.
Yeah, I was thinking I wanted to play it tonight to help us sleep. I'm finna look because I thought you said you knew who it was.
I do know who it like Bluey is.
Bluey? You see it? Oh, I've seen Bluey before. You got it?
That one, I got it.
You gonna do this one?
Yeah. Okay. So let me see.
So I gotta keep it on this
for a couple, like
what? Oh, y'all, are you doing any Black Friday / Cyber Monday shopping? I will answer first and tell y'all I was actually on the Nike website before I decided to surprise y'all and go live because they have a huge sale right now on shoes and activewear and children's stuff. And this one loves Jordans. So I don't really buy a lot of Jordans. Like we go to the Nike outlet. If they have Jordans on sale, I'll get them. But like, I don't just purposely go look for Jordans. I just get what I get. And like, if he sees something that he likes and it's affordable, I'll get it. But I was on the Nike site and they have a lot of good like markdowns on stuff. And then on top of that, they have this cyber promo code that gets you 25% more off. So I was actually going to start doing some of my Christmas shopping for my family and my friends and Des and all of that with the Cyber Monday sale from Nike, just because like I like Nike's activewear for myself. So I could use a few new pairs of leggings. And then Macy's also has a pretty good Cyber Monday deal going on right now where a lot of stuff is marked off. So I was on there this morning just kind of looking, window shopping a little bit. And I saw some cute gifts that I could probably get for my stepsisters and my stepmom and my aunt. And I just feel really excited because I may be able to knock out my Christmas shopping tomorrow. And then, I get paid Friday so I can put it on my credit card bill for today if I need to, and then pay it off on Friday when I get paid. And then, I don't know if I told y'all, but one thing I do twice a year is I redeem the money that I've gotten in cashback rewards for my credit card every Christmas and also every year around my birthday. So one thing I like to do to run up the ticket right before I redeem the money is do my Christmas shopping for bigger ticket items on my credit card. And so I told y'all I fixed that plumbing issue. Like we were able to get that resolved. That was pretty pricey, but it wasn't as expensive as filing a claim. So I'm really glad I trusted my gut and I didn't let that company try to talk me into filing a claim when it was not necessary. They was just trying to get money out of us and make us do like a lot of extra steps that were just not necessary to fix our small issue. I got a second opinion, a third opinion, and a fourth opinion, and all of them was telling me that they were just trying to get over on us. So long story short, when I had to pay the plumber to fix the issue, I just put that on my credit card because like that's a big purchase. And when you could get cash back reward for every dollar that you spend, I think it's really good when you pay stuff like major expenses like your car being fixed or something in your home being broken. Also, I think that when you do things like grocery shopping, getting gas, like that's a good way to build up your points, your cash backs or whatever as well. And you know you're going to need groceries, you know you're going to need gas. So it's like for me, I mainly use my credit card for travel and emergencies and like unexpected repairs and stuff like that. But this is the time of year where I am not afraid to tap into it to earn more cashback rewards. So next year, my goal is going to be trying to utilize the deals that come in my account for different places, getting cashback rewards for shopping. You know, if this places where I can go eat, get gas, hotels I can stay at, like using those different deals and getting 5% cash back, 10% cash back, 15% cash back. They have a lot of subscriptions on there. Like YouTube TV is on there. We've been thinking about canceling our cable because this keeps going up, but we're not getting nothing extra out of it. We have direct TV. And like YouTube TV, I think is like $59.99, and it has the channels that my son watches. It has some of the sport channels my husband watches, and I don't be watching a lot of TV outside of the Food Network channel. And then sometimes, like when Abbott Elementary was coming on, I was watching that. But yeah, so I know I asked y'all a lot. Josiah is still trying to draw Bluey. I'm finna go off so I can see if y'all had said anything. You know what the top look out? Because I'm finna click off. You're doing good. Look at you. Okay, I'm gonna click off. Let me see what my people saying. Lavender oil baths. Okay. The whole album is impromptu. He's doing a lot of interviews about it. It's called New Blue Sun. Okay. Someone needs to take my card. I have went overboard like usual. Amazon, Walmart, Ulta, Macy's. I got the perfume advent calendar. Ooh, and perfume. And the top off worse, I went to Burlington yesterday. I love Burlington. I need to go there before I return to work because I usually go and get like dress slacks and like blouses and all kinds of stuff. They also be having really cute dresses. I love Food Network too. It's my feel good channel. I feel like any day of the week you can turn it on and find something interesting to watch. And it's just not like bad. Cable yuck, I don't miss it. If it gets too cloudy, direct TV would go out. They sure do. They sure do. Sometimes it don't even be raining. And the internet we have is with AT&T, which I think is like in partnership with direct TV. And lately, it's not been as good as it used to be. So I don't know. I need internet because I still work from home. Like for the rest of the year, I'm working from home full time. Like next year, I still have a remote day every week. And of course, whenever I'm sick or my son is sick or someone on the floor is sick and they get us sick because we're gonna all be together. Or if like school is closed, it might be periods where I work from home for multiple days or a full work week. So I have to have internet here. Plus, I'm a content creator, so I need internet. But like, I can see myself doing away with cable. Like last year, we did away with our trash company that we were using for the last 4 years. And we found a different trash company that was new. They were affordable, they were punctual, and they were going to save us $25 a month. They have not raised their price on us yet. I hope they don't raise their price. They have been punctual every single week. Whenever something comes up, they always communicate with us in advance. They send an email. Their staff tells us when they're going to be closed. Like, it has just been a breath of fresh air. DirecTV, what happened is I was going to cancel them like 2 years ago. And I remember I called and told them like, hey, y'all keep raising our price and we're finna cancel this because y'all keep offering these like, I don't know what it's called. Like, y'all keep offering these like, oh, we can give you HBO Max for 3 days. And like, my husband has the HBO Max subscription, but we can offer you this or we can offer you that for 90 days. And we'd be like, we're not interested in that. And then for some random reason, our cable would go up by like $5 to $9 randomly every couple of months. So like when I initially got my package, it was only like $120 for the cable and the internet together. Now it is over $200. And I'm just like, I don't feel like it's worth what we're paying. But we are just so used to having it that we use it. Like Josiah watches a lot of he watches TV a lot. He probably watches it the most. And he broke his TV in his room. So that is what kind of made us keep it because he watches TV up here in our living room. But I don't know, like I told him, if I get him a replacement TV and it's a smart TV like the one we have, I will probably end up canceling cable because we won't need it. We have Hulu, we have Netflix, HBO Max, and we have what's that other one that starts with a P? Not Peacock. We have Peacock. So like even if we don't get cable like YouTube TV or something like that, like with Hulu, you can watch stuff the next day. Like I'm not so pressed to watch TV that I gotta watch it while it's live anymore. I really don't care. I don't have no TV shows that have me in a chokehold like that anymore. It used to be Abbott Elementary, but when the writer's strike happened, like they stopped making episodes for so long that I'm okay with waiting. I can wait till the next day. And I would get behind on Abbott Elementary anyway and would still have to end up watching it on Hulu days later. You need to see the picture again?
Yeah. I'm making like a different one. You can't look yet.
We can't look yet. Well, I seen it already, but I know you talking about they can't look yet.
Look, I did something different instead of like the body. Because I couldn't like put it together.
It looked like you were doing just fine. I think you hard on yourself.
I couldn't put it together.
Why you couldn't put it together?
I don't know.
It looks fine. We're not expecting you to be the perfect artist.
I know.
I love HGTV. I used to be a Real Housewife junkie. That is my stepsisters. They will sit there and watch Housewives. They'll talk about Housewives tea and know every single thing. I never could get into that show. And HGTV, I really like because I love watching homes be remodeled and stuff. Like, I'm just waiting for the day that I can enlist myself on one of them remodel shows and get my home redone for free. In exchange for being on national TV. I'll take it. You want to go on a remodel show where they remodel our house on an episode of HGTV of some sort, and for free?
What the details are? I'm open to listen.
For free, for free. We go on the show.
Nothing is free.
It ain't free for them to do it and put us on the TV show.
Cost in some way, so I'm willing to at least hear them out.
What's the cost? I'll go and be on TV. Hey, my name is JocheHeard and I'm in need of a remodel. I really want my dream kitchen. Right now, we don't have any kitchen space. And it's really hard when we're trying to cook a lot of food. Look, I'm ready. Put me on the show today. Put me on the show today. Or like that show that be like Love It or List It. And they be trying to get you to decide if you're going to keep your house or if you're going to end up selling your house and listing it. And like the girl and the guy, they work together to try to like help you figure out what you want to do. I like them type of shows. Or like the Lottery Dream Home. That's a good one too. Because it's like you kind of get to daydream about what would you do if you won lottery and you had a pretty much unlimited budget to build your own house and or buy a property. Oh my God, Yosha, have you been practicing? Maybe a little bit. I'm ready for the interview. Put me on there. Put me in, coach. No, just kidding. I'm gonna make Siah some blue clouds to stick on that gray part of the box because I'm bored.
Okay, because you're bored.
You don't want me to put you some blue clouds on the gray part of your box.
Only because you're bored.
On the brown part of your box, where it's a little bit bare. That way they'll think we tried a little bit harder than we did. Kid scissors hurt my hands, honey. These are my freeform clouds. Yosha, can you I DM you my address because we want this picture Siah is making. We will put it on the wall in our house and tell him it's special because it's from him. It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, yeah, you can.
How do you spell Summer's name? Or is it just like the regular Summer?
It's like the regular Summer. SUMMER. That's so sweet. Of course you can. You want to color it? You want to color it like Bluey? Go get your crayons. I want to say thank you because you're keeping Josiah entertained. Because otherwise he would have been, mommy, can I watch TV? Can I watch TV? To death after we got through with the project. But I finished my project. Can I watch TV now? I think TV is done for the rest of the day because we got to get ready to go back into that school schedule. Y'all pray for us because we've been sleeping all kinds of late since he didn't have school this week. I'm not even accustomed. Like I turned off the alarms as soon as he got home on Friday. As soon as he got home on Friday, I turned off them 6 a.m. alarms immediately because I was going to sleep in, okay? I went off, but I didn't have to wake up as early. This is my last time being able to. Well, actually, next year, if my team is still as cool as they are, I probably will still be at home this week because Josiah won't be at school because the school is closed. But in the ideal world, if something changed and I have to come in, let's say Monday and Tuesday or something, and I have to get up early, I'm not going to get up at the same time I have to get up for school if I don't have to. And then my husband was off for most of the week too. So we cut them alarms off, boo. I got to cut them back on tonight. I love the house shows where the couple be like, hi, my name is such and such and I collect coins for a living. And hi, I'm blah, blah, blah. And I go around picking flowers. Exactly. I don't know what kind of jobs they be having, but I just be like wondering, why come I never heard about that market and how I can make, $3 million a year or $300,000 a year picking flowers and collecting coins so I can be on the show because they be, listen,
all right.
They don't be having no type of job I ever heard of, but they be having enough money to be shopping for $400,000 and $500,000 homes back in 2012. A lot of the shows now, them houses be even more expensive though. Like the budget is $1.4 million, and you be like, sheesh. Depending on the area that they in, some of them houses don't be looking like it's worth $1.4 million. But I guess it depends on the, what part of the country. Because in certain parts of the country, like the cost of living is more expensive than it is down here in the South. Someone told me in a place like DC, 6 figures will feel like you got it. Whereas if you, in Georgia, but if you in DC, it don't feel like nothing. That's what I heard. Yes, you'll have someone that sniffs flowers and someone that sells insurance with these $1 million budgets. Okay, I'll send on IG. Summer is entertained so to be ready to come to your house. Oh, she keeps asking who is that every time y'all say her name. Oh,
I'm done, Summer.
You're done. Are you gonna color it?
No.
Okay, you're not gonna color it. Okay. When he gets bored later, I'm gonna make him color it.
Yeah, you ready, Summer?
She wants us to mail it to her so they can hang it on the wall.
Okay. You ready, Summer?
Wait for her when you see Florence, then you know. Wait, give her a second to type.
Florence?
Mm-hmm. Right here. Wait for her to come back. She says she hears us saying her name. She's like, who is that? When are they gonna come over?
Oh, they think we're gonna come over. I mean, I wish.
Aww.
Mom.
We're ready. Go ahead, Josiah.
Ready? Can I get a drum roll? Ta-da! You're welcome.
Aww. That's so cute.
Rainbows and kisses.
Rainbows and kisses.
And
I think he
blue.
did pretty good for his first time. I've seen him draw like Batman and stuff and a few other.
I made my own DC.
SpongeBob and you be drawing all kinds of people, but I don't think you've ever drawn Bluey before. So for it being your first time, I think you did great. Oh, that's really cute. That's so cute. We are Bluey house too. See?
What?
She's saying they watch Bluey at their house too. Her kids.
I even know how to make my own DC character.
You do?
You want to see?
I don't care. You can if you want to. I'm smelling chicken though. It sounds like we finna be eating soon. I've been dedicated to these blue clouds.
And dedicated?
Yes.
I know.
I've been really inspired by your artistic abilities.
I definitely know what identicated means.
What? Dedicated.
I definitely know what dedicated means.
You need me to explain it for you?
Yes, I do.
Just committed. Like I'm really focused on it. I'm gonna get it done. Even though we weren't supposed to do that. But I think it'll make that brown box in the background look a little bit less like a brown box.
What does that say?
Summer said that it's so cool. She's holding my face telling me to look. Thank you, Siah. Don't forget us when you get famous. Aww.
Mom, leave me alone. I want to be famous. Na, 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 na.
All right, help me out. Help me out. Get that trash. Get the trash so we can clean up the living
I dig in
room.
my nose.
No, they don't want to see that. Ew. See, you're going to lose your first fan. She's laughing. She put the laughing emojis. Siah, help mommy. Help mommy. Help your mama. Oh, give me that white paper you didn't use. I can make more clouds. Don't ball it up. No. No, for real. You finna go. Bop. Josiah.
Bop.
No. Are you got scissors in your hand? Don't play with scissors.
No, I don't.
Go get the other paper up and clean up.
Here.
Josiah, you've messed up your Bluey. We're going to mail this to them. She really wants the picture.
Oh, boom, and boom, and boom.
I will be ending the live to deliver a butt whooping. I will see you guys.
Nope.
Siah, stop.
We're not ending the live yet.
You don't do that. This is a MacBook Pro.
You
will not get nothing for Christmas if you tear up my computer. For the next 2 Christmases.
The Mook Book Poke.
Josiah, go get that paper up.
Mom.
See how we get along, and then I'll be ready to. Here, put the paper in the bag.
I get what you mean by you don't like me now. Yeah, you gluing that.
Gluing what?
Those clouds.
It doesn't bother me. I'm trying to make it look like you put your time and your effort into it.
Don't you think that's too many clouds?
Because you're going to put them on the inside of the box. There's nothing in the inside of your box. It's just a bunch of...
Dookie.
Please stop. That's not appropriate. Uh-oh.
You see the target?
Summer says, stop it, brother. A.K.A. Siah. Aww. Tell him, Summer.
You want me to be your brother?
Josiah have been asking for a little sister, and I don't have one for him yet. So we'll take Summer for the meantime.
Mom,
drop me
off to her house. No, drop me off to her house. She wants me to be her brother.
Josiah.
You want me? Hold on.
I don't think
Summer,
we live in the same state.
Summer, I don't care. I don't care. Summer, you want me to be your brother?
He's so excited.
You want me to be your brother?
My online sister.
You want me
your
to be
online sister?
You want me to be a online brother?
We're a big family. This is my YouTube family, Josiah.
I
That's
don't
why
care.
you have to be nice
She's
to
actual
them.
family to me now.
That's wonderful. We have to be nice to our family and not yell in their ear because that hurts their ears.
Through a computer?
It does because it's really loud. They might have headphones in. You know how Des listens to stuff with headphones in?
Baby.
Josiah.
Yes.
Put the glue gun inside the box that it came in. That way when we have another project, we can put this in the closet and we can use it for next time because I don't want to buy these supplies again. Stop playing with it. It's not a toy.
And why would I listen to you?
Because you don't want to get grounded for the week when you just returning to school.
That's true.
We are a family, right? Yes, we do.
I was asking Summer.
Lawrence, you live in Georgia. Or you live in another state. You don't have to say the state if you don't live in. I haven't looked at your message yet on Instagram. I don't know why I'm pretty sure you don't live in my state. But if you do, I feel bad because I be calling Lissa, we neighbors. If you live in Georgia, you my neighbor.
Neighbors, yeah.
Because we in the same state. We can actually meet up. Siah, stop. Why would you dump that out? Now you're finna make me mad. Pick it up. All I said was get that thing and put it back in there. Now carefully get all that paper up. Do not ball up these papers. Stop making a mess. I'm trying to clean up because it's almost 8:30. We finna get ready for bed. You finna go take your bath. No, it's not an option. Today is Sunday. You got school in the morning. There is no bath in the morning. You got to take one tonight.
And what if I don't? I'm joking.
Then you'll be musty at school and your friends will talk bad about you and you'll be sad.
Bet. I'd rather that than...
Go take a bath.
No.
Do your children fight you on bath time? I'm thinking about moving to Florida. Ooh, you'll be closer to me if you move to Florida. Josiah, rest your mouth. It's tired. Rest your mouth. It's too much. Too much noise. You need to go take a bath so you can eat some chicken.
Look at that chicken.
Yeah, but you won't be ready. No, you're not. That's not even funny. And he be trying to fall down all loud in the background, being dramatic. Move. You getting on my nerves now. No, I can't get her out the bath. See, that's why I said little girls don't be acting like that about bath time. That's a little boy thing. Y'all don't be wanting to take your bath.
It's because we like rolling around in mud.
Little girls love bath time. That's the best time of the day.
Because I don't like that pee smell on them. We
don't like the stink.
Oh, someone just sent something.
But boys shouldn't be stinky either, especially cute little ones with a handsome face.
Mom, look what she just sent it.
You have to plan a subscriber meetup one day. I would love to plan one for 2024. I really would.
So, who is that?
Maybe we could go to like Ponce City Market or one of the malls and meet up and just talk in the food court. Or if it's at Ponce, we could go to the food hall. And that way everybody can pick something that they want to pick as far as their food. And then we could just talk. And
hey, can Summer and her mom come?
If she moves to Florida, possibly, because we end up going to Florida pretty often because it's just it's one state over from us and it's not really hard to get there.
We just took a trip to Florida not too long ago.
Exactly.
Orlando, Florida, though.
Exactly.
And she lives like in a different part, so I'm gonna go take my bath now.
I would love if you did, because I'd hate for Des to get done with the chicken and you don't get to eat because you haven't bathed. Stop. Before you get in trouble. Do you want to lose your TV time for tomorrow too?
No.
That's what's gonna happen. You gonna end up losing it because you're being hard-headed.
No.
I'm down for that. No, I can't get her out of the bed. Okay, hold on. My son loves baths sometimes, but he's 3, so it's hit or miss. Josiah likes bath time too. He'll fight me on it, and then he'll get in there and start playing with his action figures, and then I have to remind him that it's time to get out. So I don't know. It's weird with him. Like when it's like right now, it's obvious he don't want to go because he's having fun talking to you guys, but sometimes like he'll be looking forward to it because he wants to play with his action figures, but other times he will sit here and argue with me and but I took a bath. I don't want to. And I'll be like, boy, go take a bath. Immediately. All right, so we got white and blue clouds. I was thinking of like putting them together like that and like putting them on the brown parts of the box where it's a little empty. So it can look like we tried to do a little something. I'm gonna wait till Siah come back though, because it's his project. But I think that'll help add some pizzazz to the sections of this box that don't have no background on it without us having to glue a whole background. So I cut out like, I don't know, maybe 12 additional white and blue clouds so that he can put those on the other parts of the box that are pretty plain. But I feel pretty good about it. Like, we came a long way from nothing. Yeah, we have a lot of family in Gainesville and Jacksonville. Good night, Siah. Don't lose TV. Thank you, Florence. He's down there now. We're getting ready to take his bath, but I'm just happy we got this project done. Shout out to Des, because he helped with a lot of the research part, because I was starting to get frustrated. Siah didn't know what he wanted to do. We were initially going to do the Creek Indians, I think. Mm-hmm. And we switched, and then Des, like, it's so funny. My dad's side is actually has Blackfoot Indian in their side of the family. So when I found out that Blackfoot Indian would be an eligible topic, I was like, oh, wow, you have culture in that. So maybe we could find something. But it wasn't as straightforward, in my opinion, to find the information. And that's what was getting frustrating. But that's probably because the internet has lost a lot of the true history, like they do with everybody's history. Like our history as Black people is gone as well. So it's hard to find information that's not being told in schools, if you know what I mean, without having the opportunity to talk to somebody like from the tribe or someone who's like really a historian of that culture. And I just feel like when you go think of public school, there's only so much that they teach our kids. So that's where knowing your history and having people in your family who can tell the stories, passing it down verbally from generation to generation helps you to not lose that information. I just know that I have on my dad's side Blackfoot Indian relatives, like my great grandmother Marie, who's no longer living. They were Indian, and I remember going to their house when I was young and like seeing pictures of her relatives in her home in picture frames. But like, you know, outside of those memories, I really didn't have a lot of folks to talk about that culture with me. My mama's side is Blackfoot Indian, them too. Her mom's side. Oh, cool. And a lot of Black people that I know, they typically say they're Cherokee Indian. But so when my dad told me that we had Blackfoot on our side, on his side of the family, that stuck out to me because when I was growing up, a lot of the people would say they were Cherokee Indian. So, and I mean, I don't think one is bad or good or whatever. I just think it's really, hard to keep sight of your culture when it's not being taught and your family doesn't know or they don't teach it. Because really, we focus on the fact that we're Black more so than the Indian part, because that's such a small portion of the culture and our heritage. But we have a diverse heritage just because of our history. You know what I'm saying? And public school is not where you're going to learn about it at, because telling the truth about our history will reveal the ugliness of what it took for us to get to where we are today. You know, the cards our ancestors were dealt with just not very good cards. And that's our Black ancestors and our Indian ancestors. They both were screwed over in different ways, but screwed over nonetheless. I'm trying to put this glue gun back in this box, child. My son opened this. I was like, wait, Siah, wait. One thing about Siah, when he ready. He ain't gonna follow your directions. He's like, wait, baby, don't do it yet. We gonna do it together. And he had already opened it, had it plugged in over there. I'm like, wait. I'm trying to put it back in the box, and then I'm gonna put it in my supply box where I keep construction paper and stuff like that. It don't gotta be perfect, but I'm just trying to make it so that it don't look perfect at all. But I'm just trying to make it so that next time he has a major project and we need glue, I'm gonna put all this stuff up in my closet. So Siah don't get bored and go do a project in his room. That's so cool. I wish I knew my family history. My great-great-grandpeople on my mom's side is from Barbados. Oh, wow. That's so cool, Quana. That just sounds like a beautiful place. My kids are the opposite. They fight me to get out of the shower. You have to plan and subscribe. Okay, I saw that. My boys love showers and baths. That's good, Brandy. I hope they always stay like that. Josiah hated baths from the time he was a baby. He used to scream. He used to scream. When the nurse bathed him in the hospital, I don't think he was crying, but when I gave him his first bath, he was screaming. Like, he was so mad. And I was just like, oh, it's okay, little baby. And I felt so horrible. Like, first time mom trying to bathe him and everything, and he was just crying. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. He's crying. So yeah, that was interesting. I don't know. Motherhood is very fun. You learn so much. I will say that. Josiah, that's enough water. Cut it off. Cut the water off. Thank you. Let me know. Do y'all want me to keep going live on Sundays sometimes? It won't be every Sunday, but just popping in when I can a few times a month. Let me know in the comments. It seemed like y'all like Thursdays and Sundays. Y'all, that's going to make it really easy for me in 2024 to start doing Thursdays and Sundays instead of Wednesdays. But I will go live Wednesday night this week, so don't worry. If something happens, I'll try to tell you guys. I'm not coming, but I'm pretty sure I will. I don't see anything preventing me from going live. I've got this little bear and this fox over here that he didn't use. I'm saving all this stuff for the next project. We never know when we'll use it. Next year, it might be about the safari. I'm going to have more stuff ready. But yeah, let me know. Like, if y'all think I should do Sundays around this time, I'd go live probably around 7-ish, I guess. Because it's almost 8:30. I've been on here for about an hour and a half. Yeah, 6:45-ish, 7-ish in the evening. Because I feel like this is a good time each week. I would definitely not do super late at night just because I have to get ready for the morning and take Josiah to school and get my rest. But I really enjoy Sunday. Like I had told you guys, like I feel like it's a good like start to the week. You in a good mood, check in since Thursday or Wednesday. Like I really like that. I also am looking forward to hearing from my therapist. She did text me right before Thanksgiving and say she would reach out to get some time with me after Thanksgiving. So hopefully I hear from her soon so we can set up some counseling between now and the end of the year, because I think that'd be really, really good for me as I step into this transition in 2024, and I'm going to just try to make the most of it. I'm going to try to network. I'm going to try to be positive and just show up and be my best self. But I do think that if I start therapy, it will help me to be that, allow me to forgive myself where I feel like I've fallen short, allow me to forgive others where I feel like they've fallen short and not let that stress me out. And also just allow me to like step into what I need to be my best self. That and just spending more time with God. Like I feel like these last 2 months, I've kind of fallen off going to church. I do stream online and I've been tithing as well. I started back tithing consistently earlier this month. And I still actually have some money that I need to tithe in person the next time I go to church. But the last few times I've just tithed online where I've been streaming the word online. But I need to find a church home and I got to figure that out. And if I don't find a church home, then I need to just make sure I'm being consistent with studying the word and maybe trying to talk with other believers, maybe on my platform. I don't know. I got to figure that part out so that I can continue to grow in my faith, because I feel like I'm fine. And then when I get tested with situations, sometimes I don't feel like I do as well with remembering to have faith and to remember that God is in control. And then on the other side of it, it's like, yeah, God was there the whole time, girl. You got it. Don't forget that he's in control. That's ironic. I was about to ask you how your church journey was going. Oh, see, look at me. My intuition knew I should bring it up. No, I'm just kidding. It's been going okay. Like, I just haven't been back to the church I was visiting. And it's so funny because the assistant actually texted me today and was saying, like, I miss you guys. We hope to see you. And I just told her, like, we probably won't be there today, but thank you. I miss y'all too. And I do miss some of the nice, friendly faces. I'm just not sure if that's the right church for my family because I wanted to be a nice fit for all three of us. And I just know, like, transparently, my husband was not feeling it. And I don't know. I feel like we should go together as a family, as a unit. I don't want to grow in faith with Josiah and like myself without him if we're married and we're supposed to be like a family unit. But at the same time, I want him to like suggest a church if the ones I'm suggesting are not what he likes. Because then it kind of comes off like, do you want to go at all? Because you're not finding. But I will say with him, he does like stream with TD Jakes online. And sometimes his daughter too, but I feel like he listens more to TD Jakes. I personally don't like TD Jakes that much. I don't really listen to him, but sometimes like my husband listens to him online. He'll tell me what he heard and what he learned, and we'll talk about it. I stream with Word of Faith, which is here in Georgia. They're located right in Austell, Riverside Parkway across from Six Flags. I grew up going to that church with my friend. She was my best friend. We're not best friends anymore now, but we were best friends. And it's a good church. It's just a mega church. And I just didn't grow up with the mega church type vibe. So I kind of steer away from those, but I've never had a reason to not like that church. Like anytime I stream with them online, I feel like I always walk away with something. I feel like Dale Bronner is a great pastor, but I don't know. I want a church that's like small to medium sized, and I want it to be like not a struggling church, because I've been at a struggling church, which I'm not saying that the church I visited was struggling per se, because it was a new church. But when you have new churches or churches that are struggling, and I'm putting them together in the same place, new churches with resources is where I would define the church that I was visiting. They're new, they need volunteers, they're looking for people to help do stuff, but they're not a struggling church. Now, a struggling church is a church. It could be new, old, or somewhere in between, and they are begging people to give all the time, because if the person doesn't give, my alarm is going off. If the person doesn't give, the doors of the church might shut. I wouldn't say that that's where the church I was visiting is at, because I feel like that church is, hold on. Sorry. I feel like that church is not struggling. They have people in place who know how to use grants and things like that. But I feel like it came off at times like they were trying to force people to join committees and get involved before they were ready. And to me, that agenda began to kind of outweigh my personal agenda, which was to grow closer to God on my own. So I say that to say, you got to make sure that you are, hold on, I'm restarting this dryer. I say that to say, you got to make sure you go to a church that's going to help you grow with God, not push you away from him. Because that's sometimes what happens when you get the wrong people saying they are believers of God, and then they start trying to be of themselves, what they want to do, not necessarily following what God has told them to do, to push their own agendas. And then you end up pushing people away from Christ because they feel like, oh, well, if this is what Christianity is, I don't want no parts of that. Let me read what y'all saying. I'm in a phase of trying to find a church home, and it's so hard. It's so hard. And then it's certain stuff that the church does right. Like their praise and worship, love it. The people there were super nice. A little pushy, trying to get you to join their church and sign up and do volunteer stuff, but they're still nice people. But like just certain stuff, I was just like, I don't know. Let's see. Sometimes it takes time to find that pure perfect fit, and it really does. I agree with that. I love that frame of thinking. Thank you, Brandy. Gotta be equally yoked. Absolutely. SJR is a gospel gangster. I love her. I've seen some of her videos online, and I can see why people like her so much. Try to find a couples devotional podcast that y'all can get into. I love that idea, Kwana. I don't listen to a lot of podcasts, but my husband does. Like he literally listens to podcasts every day to get him through the day at work. And that's because he's been working full time in person, and like it's just helpful for him because he's very to himself. Like he'll talk to people, but he's got that mindset like when he's at work, he's there to get his job done. He's not trying to socialize and, do all the small talk and stuff like that. And I was telling him, like, I need to find some podcasts to listen to because when I return to work, I'm going to be like that as well because I feel like I'm losing productivity by having to come into the office every day, 4 times a week. Every day is not 4 times a week, but 4 times a week instead of 1 or 2 times a month. And so it's like I don't want to be socializing all the time and then I'm not getting my work done and y'all gonna want me to sign back on when I get home, and I'm not gonna be wanting to do that every day because the time that I was giving you guys when I didn't have to drive an hour there and back, I'm not gonna have. And I literally do not have because I'm a mom. So when I leave work, I got to pick my child up. Then I got to help him with his homework. I still have a fitness journey that I have to continue. That's been going horrible lately, by the way. Like I completely fell off the wagon after I returned from Jamaica. Like maybe like 3 weeks later, I just feel like I've fallen off. So I'm probably going to pick that series back up, and it's going to be like week 20 of the journey, even though it's probably technically should be like week 23 or 4 at this point. But I haven't been documenting it. I haven't been keeping up with food. Like life started lifing. I was feeling depressed. I was feeling really like I needed to get me together. Then stuff started breaking in the house. Like, so I'm trying to get me together spiritually, work on this fitness journey, and prepare for this transition because I do feel like something greater is coming. And so like, someone told me like when you want to try something new, the best time to try something new, whether it's a fitness journey or just something that you're trying to embark on, that you have a goal, is to do it when stuff is like ramping up in your life. Because if you do it when it's a tougher time in your life and you can execute it successfully, it makes it less likely that you're going to give up on it when things are hard, basically. Because if you already try it while something is hard and you're successful, you've already taught yourself that when life is lifing, you can do it. But when you do something during a calmer time in your life and you haven't really experienced a rough patch, it makes it that much harder to continue or to want to start when things get rough. So, yeah. I love the Dear Future Wifey podcast. Okay. I was going to check out the Know For Sure podcast, but I heard that it got canceled because B. Simone and Megan Ashley are not friends anymore. So I was actually thinking about looking into Megan Ashley's new solo podcast. You'll get back on track, girl. You motivate me. I started working out a little. You go, girl. I've still been working out. I just haven't been working out as intensely as I was before. Like I haven't weightlifted in like 3 weeks. And then as far as the gym, I was going like 4 times a week. I only went twice this week. I think I only went twice the previous week. And then the week when life was just all over the place, I didn't go but 1 time that week. And that's like a really low amount of gym visits for me because I usually go multiple times a week. And then Josiah had gotten in trouble at my gym with one of the teachers who watches the kids, and I was just over it. And I said, you know what, we're gonna take a break this week. I'm gonna suspend you myself because I had an awesome workout that day. And then I came out and my husband had to end his workout early because they couldn't find me and they went and got him. And then he had gotten into it with the teacher about something. And it wasn't really that big of a deal, but it was just kind of to a point where it was just like, you know what? Let's just take a break this week. I lost all my motivation for the gym this week. Okay, thank you, Brandy, for sending me the podcast. I think if y'all do the podcast together, y'all can come together at the end of the day and talk about what y'all have learned or whatever. I like that idea. I'm going to talk to him about it and see if he'd like that too. Because we got to do something. I feel like God is missing. I be saying that a lot. I feel like stuff starts drifting apart in your relationships when God is not the source of the relationships. And it's not to say we don't have God in the source of our relationships, but I do feel like we've been having problems, not him and I specifically, but just family problems in general, whether it's Josiah's behavior sometimes or disagreements with each other. And I feel like if we were to involve God more, pray more, consult God more, that would be a good way of keeping things more peaceful around here consistently. And it's not bad. I'm not saying things are bad or anything like that, but I'm just thinking about like when I was in a bad place earlier this month, I felt like, faith would have been a helpful way to get through that from beginning to end. And I would have not felt as alone. That's so true because the devil be busy. Exactly. And he do. Like, he like to come and creep in when everything is going perfect. And I feel like an opportune time to do that is when you literally just got through celebrating your anniversary. You're on a cloud of happiness. And then here go the devil trying to try and shake everything up right around the holiday season. And this is a challenging time for a lot of people just because, like, I don't know, like, I started feeling like that I miss my mom type vibe because my mom isn't here, but she hasn't been here. Like, I'm 30 years old. She died when I was 16. It's nothing new. It's nothing new that she's not here. But I started feeling down about that. And then, like, I try not to vent to my family when I'm going through things with my husband because I made that mistake a lot when we were in our first year of marriage. And I don't want my dad or really my dad, because I wasn't really venting to a lot of my relatives, but my dad was the main one. And so I don't want my dad to have bad perception of my husband because of how I vented to him in one season. And then we get over the season, I've forgiven my husband, I'm over it. And then my dad is still perceiving him in that way because of me venting in that moment. So then that goes to me like venting to no one because I don't feel like I can talk about it with anybody because I don't want anybody to feel like, they don't like my husband anymore because of a disagreement or something like that. And like, that makes it hard. Like, if I have an issue with him and we're not seeing eye to eye on it and we can't talk about our issue together because we both mad at each other. And then you got stuff going on outside of him and I being upset with each other, like saying Josiah getting in trouble at school or the plumbing issue that happened right in the middle of that. Like, it was just a lot. So that's what made me realize, like, I think I need to go back to therapy because I feel like I need to be able to work through my issues individually and not feel like I have to be alone. And I do feel like these sessions with you guys have been very therapeutic because I do talk to you guys about how I feel. Even when I don't say too much, I still feel like I can say, hey, how's everybody doing? What's your mental health like today? And like, y'all will tell me what's going on and I'll tell y'all a little bit about what's going on. And then when I'm done, I'll be feeling really good after that. But like, sometimes when you don't have a day where you could talk to people, it can feel really heavy. And like, I don't want nobody to ever feel like that is so heavy they want to give up. I don't know. I haven't gotten to that point, but I just felt like over it, It was really tiresome. Like, throw the whole day away, I'll start again tomorrow. So even though I'm not there right now, even though I haven't been there in over a week, I still remember how bad I felt when I was there. And that's why I want to pick up this therapy because I know things are going to shift again. Things are going to change soon. And I need to be equipped and I need to be ready. Equipped with Christ, but equipped with a therapist and equipped with resources that don't make it to where I'm putting all the weight on my husband or my friends or my online family. And I'm still able to be mentally healthy. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah. And God is the third chord, which makes the marriage stronger. Rooting for y'all. Thank you. Yeah, he is. He has to. He has to be the root of all. Because when you lose sight of that and you start putting yourself above him, you gonna figure it out every single time that you needed him in the first place. So it's really good to keep him at the forefront. Like, I'm trying to do better with starting my day with thanking God, praying to him, like letting him know that I appreciate. Thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for health this morning. Thank you for giving me a place of employment. Thank you for giving me food, clothes, shelter. Like, I'm trying to be more appreciative. I'm trying to walk in gratitude, because the devil will have you nitpicking your life apart and telling everything you wish you had, you don't have, that you are mad about or whatever. And then you get in that place of like dissatisfaction or something like that. And it becomes a huge distraction. And so you have to, I think, stay in a space of gratitude, but keep God at the forefront. And really, I'm gonna try to be on social media less too, because I find myself going in rabbit holes a lot throughout the week, and it's distracting. And I think going back to work will help me do that, because when I'm at work, I don't feel like I'm comfortable being on my phone as much anyway. So that's where those podcasts will come in. It'll be like intentional focusing on things rather than me, well, let me go on social media and scroll. And then you end up finding out about stuff that's going on in the world, and it can alter your whole mood. Like, you could be in an awesome mood, and then you go on the doggone Instagram, Facebook, and the algorithm starts feeding you stuff, and it's just like, well, I was in a good mood. Now my energy is thrown off. I understand you have to talk to God in the good and bad times, always, but sometimes God shakes things up when you're about to get your blessings. That's a really good way to think of it, Quana. I didn't even think about that, because like, it's so crazy. Like, a lot of the stuff I was frustrated about 2 weeks ago is not a problem no more. Like I said, they came and they fixed the appliances. We were able to cook our Thanksgiving, and it was really peaceful. Des and I worked together. We didn't argue at all. Like, it was great. Like, it was a really good Thanksgiving. And then with the plumbing thing, once we got that finished, we were happy. We were using our shower again. Like, I don't know. You just imagine in an argument that you find out you can't you can't use your shower, and you have to be all up under each other in the same area of the house. It's like, okay, I see what you're doing. When I need to vent about Bay, I either write it down and burn it, or I write it in my notes in my phone and delete it after we've worked through the issue. I've done the notes thing before, and it does help. And then when you reread it, when you are not mad anymore, you be like, ooh, okay, I felt this. But I think it's very important to read what you felt, because if it becomes a pattern, you can actually have evidence of, okay, this has come up before. I'm not just crazy, because sometimes during these disagreements, people will try to make you feel like you are blowing things out of proportion, and sometimes you're not. You might have said this 3 or 4 times. So sometimes when you do document it, I mean, you can burn it, and that's letting it go. But I try to, like, I hope I'm not trying to, this don't come out the wrong way. Sometimes it's good to keep track of those things. Like, and if you have a journal where you write, it's good to keep track of things, so that when people want to play the amnesia card, you can say, well, no, because we had this happen, and this will happen again and again, and it's not to, try to stir the pot, but it is to say, like, your feelings are valid. And if you have evidence that something has occurred, this ain't your first time saying that something is bothering you. And then you can go from there and set your boundaries and thus forth based on how they behave after you address that issue. Thank you, Lissa. I'm really glad to hear that. And thank you, Florence, as well. It's the same with me and my dad. It's hard around the holidays. I had to learn not to vent at family, because y'all can be good and they still hung up. Absolutely. Like, my sister's no longer with me, but my sister was one of them folks who held grudges. Okay. And I did that actually with my first serious relationship, which is with my son's dad. Like, I would tell my sister what was going on, and like, my sister could not stand him. Could not stand him. And it's like, but I forgive him. I've moved on. And she did not give a damn. Like, she would be like, girl, no, ma'am. Now, she did turn out to be right, but I do feel like I contributed to creating an unsafe space for my partner in that relationship, because when he did stuff, I would tell. But I don't know, he needed to be told on, because I was in boo boo the fool land, and I probably needed to tell somebody so I could hear it out loud and understand how stupid what I was putting up with was. But I say all that to say, like, the best way to have a happy relationship is to have a private relationship. You start telling people everything all the time, every time y'all get into an argument, keep people out your relationship. And that's what I'll say. Try to keep people out your relationship. Now, if it's a situation that is like life threatening, or, it's bigger than y'all, and maybe you do need some parental guidance or just guidance from someone who has more wisdom. And I'm talking about things like, hey, we're thinking of buying a home. You own a home. What would you do? That's where I think it's okay to involve other people, because if you're involving somebody who's been where you've been and they've been successful at it, then that probably won't cause damage to your relationship. But when it's like the little petty arguments and stuff like that, you got to learn how to deal with that stuff in private. Otherwise, you're going to have people in your ear trying to tell you how to navigate your person. And the other thing is, when it comes to your person, nobody should know your person better than you know your person. So when you be asking people what they would do or what they think, it's like they're thinking of it from their lens and their perspective of your person. So if they don't really know your person like that, and they've never dealt with a person that's like your person, they're only giving advice from their lens. They're only going to be so helpful. And every person is not the same. So you can't take everybody's advice to heart, because they don't know your person the way you do. Just like you may not want your spouse or your significant other getting advice from some other girl, some other woman in his life about you, or some other dude in his life about you, and they don't know you. So you got to be careful with that. Take it with a grain of salt. I take big breaks from social media. I need to do that. I haven't done it, but I really think I need to do it. And maybe start using scheduling, I don't know, something. That's the big sister I am. My sister called me too many times crying about her man. I definitely keep all my receipts. The validation of feelings has to be the first boundary you set, because you have to remember some people don't think the things you are upset about is smaller than you feel. Hold on, let me reread it, because I feel like you just said something there. The validation of feelings has to be the first boundary you set, because you have to remember some people don't think the things you are upset about is smaller than you feel. I think I get what you're saying. I agree where you're saying the validation of feelings has to be a first boundary. I do feel like it is important to set like a boundary of respect. And when I say respect, it's like respecting each other's feelings, because you're not always going to agree with each other. You're not always going to think of things in the same way, but you have to be willing to understand that the person that you are with, whether it is your significant other or even a friend, how they're expressing to you that they felt about something is valid in their point of view, And if someone comes to you with a concern and they say, hey, it really bothered me when you XYZ, making sure that you hear them for what they're saying and try to understand it with a heart of empathy rather than a heart or a line of defense. Because sometimes when you hear that you've done something, the first thing you want to do is defend yourself. Well, I did it because blah, 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 blah. Or, well, I only did it because blah, 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 blah. But it's like, before you go to that line of, well, let me defend and let me tell you why I did what I did, sometimes just hearing and really understanding that the action caused hurt is the first step in respecting and understanding it. And it's also the first step in being that my relationship with you is more important than being right. My relationship with you is more important than winning the argument. Because sometimes people lose sight of that, and you want to win an argument, you want to be right, you want to be heard, you want to talk the loudest, and you achieve that, and then you end up losing a week of time that you could have been talking to your significant other, because now you've made them more upset with you, or you've you've pushed the person even further away because of how you're reacting in the moment of trying to discuss maturely. And when you're praying for a person, single people on the live, be specific. Like, you want someone faithful, but you also want someone financially stable. You want somebody emotionally secure and emotionally mature. Both, because the maturity will allow them to understand how to work through problems with you when things are not just going great. Because you're not always going to see eye to eye. You're not always going to be in the honeymoon phase of your relationship. And if you have all those things, in addition to someone who loves God, if you love God, you want somebody that loves God. You don't want somebody who comes to you and they tell you that they believe, but they don't believe what you believe. And then you're trying to convince them to come up. Like, that's too much work. You let them be with somebody they want to be with that fits what they believe. So you're not strung away from your beliefs trying to get them to line up with you. You want to be equally yoked and things like that, but you want your compliment. And it can't just be about the money. And it can't just be about the emotional maturity either, because I don't want to struggle. And it's not to say that life might not bring you through a time where you have to struggle together and it's unexpected, but it is to say that if you are specific, and then when you're being specific, you don't budge on the things that don't meet that thing. People who don't budge, and I don't mean being unreasonable, I mean like don't budge on your non-negotiables, you end up happier because you don't end up getting mistreated. People who budge on what they say they want often end up upset because they end up getting some of what they said they wanted and budging on other things, and then when they're in a relationship, they end up feeling like their partner is falling short all the time. And it's like, well, you didn't date based on your things that you said were non-negotiables because you didn't want to go through your lonely season prepping to get that person. And your lonely season, you can't rush that. Like, sometimes it's okay to be single for a while. Like, that's what I would have told my younger self. You don't gotta rush, honey. You don't gotta rush. And I know you be looking around and look like everybody getting married, everybody getting engaged, everybody's all in relationships, and you may not be there yet. It's okay. Enjoy it, because your time will come. Don't pray for just the person, but ask God to make you a good partner for them too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's going to take work on you as well. You are not perfect. And you want to make sure you are being a good person to this wonderful person that God has created for you, so that you're not hurting them. I meant to say that people think how you feel is smaller than what you feel. Okay, that makes more sense. How you feel is smaller than what you feel. Validation can make arguments end so much faster than when we try to defend ourselves instead of trying to hear the other person. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I will say this, I can be stubborn and my husband can be stubborn too. And so when we have a mindset to listen to each other, we tend to get more accomplished when we don't have the mindset that we want to listen to each other. And yeah, as a single person, I 1,000% agree with everything you're saying, Yosha. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. But I will say, if you do find somebody and y'all are trying to work it out, and maybe you skip some steps, it doesn't mean you can't work it out and get there. It's just going to require a lot of work on both ends. I feel like those of y'all who've been around for a long time, y'all seen the growth with me and Desmond. So it's just like, it's going to be work, but it is worth it when you find somebody that you really love and you feel like it's your match and stuff like that. Y'all will come together and y'all will figure it out, but it does take a lot of effort. Marriage is not easy. It's not, I don't know. It's not a bad thing though, but it's not easy. I wouldn't say it is. Some people might get on this internet and tell you, my marriage is easy and it's soft all the time. And that's great. That's their story and that's what they're telling. But I think it has its ups and downs, realistically. We have something that we say, do you want me to listen to respond, or do you want me to listen to be an ear? I like that. I need to start saying that, because the first thing I do most of the time is try to respond, try to fix, try to provide a solution. And sometimes Des has stopped me and literally been like, hey, I didn't want all of that. I'm just telling you what's going on. Like, I don't fix it. I don't want you to fix it. And it's like me, I have a fixer type spirit. Like, if you come to me with a problem, and I care about you, then I'm like, well, wait, we can do this. We can do that. I have a plan. Like, and it's like, no, wait, I didn't want the plan. Can I just tell you this is what's going on? And it's like, oh, okay. And then other times, like I'm the like my husband is a really good listener. He'll listen, and then he'll also console and like try to cheer you up. But he's also an efficient problem solver as well. He's not as he's a Cancer, so he can be emotional, but when he's also a logical person too. So like he can separate the emotions out of things and just be like, okay, so sounds like we need to do this, 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 this. And it'll be cut dry. And I'm like, but what about this? And he's like, Yosha, do you want to fix it? Or, so, we mesh well in that. But I'm trying to be a better listener. At times I can be a pretty good listener, but sometimes I talk a lot. Like I'm a talker. Hey, Josiah. Let me see. Let me do the smell test. Ooh, smell like soap. Okay. Communication is key, but comprehension is more. Learn to listen and understand and try to get your point across, because you being right isn't what you want. You want your person to feel heard. What did you do?
I forgot to glue the candle. I mean, not the candle.
Oh.
The fire.
You didn't glue the fire?
Nope.
So now we got to turn the glue gun on after I put it away.
Just real quick.
How convenient. Sorry, y'all. You know what else do we need to glue on there? But you're not going to do it with the glue stick. You're going to do it with glue. Them clouds I cut up, you're going to put it on the brown side of the box.
The brown?
Yes. So it looks like you decorated it with something. Because right now it's just brown all on the other sides. Make it look like you put some effort into it. Thank you. I'm going to learn how to do StreamYard one of these days. I'm going to bring Quana up because Quana's the one with the gems. Communication is key and heard and seen. I'm the same way. I be thinking of solutions and he just be wanting to vent. Yeah. And I feel like Des is a Cancer. That explains so much. Yes, he's a Cancer and I'm a Taurus. And zodiac signs are not real, but we'll just entertain it for the purpose of the conversation. Yeah, and Josiah is a Gemini.
Wait, zodiac signs aren't real?
Not really. Maybe. I don't know. What are you doing? Don't put the glue. Josiah, it has to warm back up. It's not ready. And there's no glue stick in there. Put it down.
Oh, wow. That's fair.
No, don't put it on the carpet. Put it on a sheet of paper. Put it on a yellow sheet of paper. Thank you. Leave it. Don't tilt it. Just let it warm up. In the meantime, you can use the traditional glue stick to glue the clouds on the box. Okay. You see the clouds I made you? So you can put blue and white clouds on the box on the brown parts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow.
Yeah, so you could probably do 2.
Okay.
You could do
here, right? 2.
Yeah, you could do 2.
Now I did it.
You could do. So you said it was 12. Maybe you could do 3, 3, and 4. 3 on the shorter sides, and then 4 on the long side, and then mix it up with white and blue, and it'll make it look nice. Just trying to deck it out a little bit. That way it look like you tried a little bit, to add a little razzle dazzle. Razzle dazzle.
Because how some like clouds are like.
Exactly. No, that looks good. Yep, do it just like that. I try. You do well, girl. And now do the other side. Yeah. And then if you need to touch it up at the end, you can touch it up with some of the glue gun glue to make them stay. But don't that look better with them clouds on there? Mm-hmm. It look a little less plain, even though,
4.
And if she asks you about the brown, you can say in the plains it was a lot of brown dirt and stuff.
Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh yeah, 10.
Yeah, so do 4 on that side. If you already glued 3, you can only do 1 more and then do 2 on it. Or you could do 2 and then you could do
I
more.
have 3 more.
Okay.
I gotta do 4 over here and then 3.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I thought you had 12.
Hold up.
Did you miscount?
1, 2, 3.
I'm be participating more, but I'm trying to tame my hair. I'm still rocking a blowout and it rained today. I saw your hair. It looked cute. It looks really healthy. You don't okay. Be careful gluing it so close to the top.
Hold up. Okay. The white.
Wait, Siah.
Oh!
That purple is showing. Scoot that cloud down over that blue. You can see the purple.
I'm going to put like one under.
Oh, the white is under it? Okay, I didn't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry. He got this. Let me trust the process.
Trust the process, girl.
Trust the process, Mom. Trust the process, Mom. Oh. I'm going to look for some more hairstyles to try next year. What's something y'all working on for yourself in the new year? I want to work on my patience. I feel like I want to be more patient with
like that.
With Josiah and with myself.
Like that, Mom?
Yeah. Don't flip it upside down. Stop. It's like you want something to fall out so you can re-glue it. Stop. Now your tree is tilted because you just had it upside down. Don't do that. See, I got to work on my patience. I'm trying to get more with God, I think is what this says. I also want to get closer to God too. But I had already said it, so I didn't think to say it again. Less social media, more self-help books, more solo trips, and being intentional with the time I spend with my kids. Josiah, wait until we do the glue gun, okay?
It's hot.
How do you know it's ready?
Yeah, because I slowly touch it.
Josiah, look, you got to start following directions. You're getting glue all over the project and the carpet. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Glue the bottom. Don't keep doing that. Dang, if I said stop, that means stop, right? Here, because you done used a lot of the glue. You don't need more glue. Where do you want it?
Right here.
Under the lady?
Yes.
Hold the glue gun. Where? By the tree?
Yes. No. This is why I need it.
Right here?
I guess.
Where did you want it?
Right, like under her hand. Like the fibers under her hand. Mom, you don't need to do that.
I'm pushing it down so it'll stay. You just put a whole bunch of glue on there for no reason. Now what you can do is go and make sure these clouds are laid down with the glue gun, but you don't need to use a lot. As you can see, when you did it, all that glue came out.
Because I was trying to put it in. I didn't know that it was supposed to, I'm sorry.
Here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you're getting glue everywhere, so you gotta be careful with that.
Or you can feel.
Okay, sorry, y'all. Whew, okay, I'll say stop. That means stop. If I had $1 for every time I said that I'd be rich, I think I would have at least $25 from just today. I don't know about rich, but $25 from just today. He just had a whole glob of glue. I said, okay, I got to get off because if not, it's going to be a big mess all over this floor in here.
Ooh.
It's warm.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah, glue the clouds on. And you don't want that stuff sticking all over your skin. You just took your bath. Make sure your clouds are stopped. And then we're going to sit it out the way on a flat surface so that your project can completely dry. And in the morning, don't glue down. What are you doing? Don't hold it down. Don't press the gun unless you're trying to glue.
Leave it on.
Okay. But when we get done with this, we're going to put the glue stuff away. I'm going to put all these supplies up and that's it. And you're going to leave the project alone so it can dry overnight and nothing should come off. But what happened to letting him be self-sufficient? I was trying to let him be self-sufficient, but he also was finna get glue all over my carpet in here. And he ain't had no paper down or nothing because he just hopped back into trying to put the glue on. I'm like, look, no, I'm going to do it. So now I'm letting him glue the clouds because he wanted to glue his fireplace on there. And then, like, he sat here and flipped the box upside down like this. And that's when he realized one of the things are coming down. All right, y'all. My husband just said that dinner is ready. So I'm going to go ahead and go. But I enjoyed y'all tonight. We had some really good conversations. So maybe we can pick up where we left off in a couple of days. I will definitely pray for you all. Yes, the fixer and me could not. Listen, the fixer and me was finna get Josiah. Like, give me this. We're not gonna mess up this project. But no, in all seriousness, I'm gonna pray for you guys tonight before I go to sleep. I'm gonna try to mail out that picture tomorrow. Maybe if I can remember to put it in an envelope tonight and find a stamp, because I have a bunch of stamps left from when we got married, because we was mailing out invitations and we still got stamps left 5 years later, because who mails letters like that anymore? I don't be mailing letters a lot. You see you getting glue all over your fingers? You good?
Mm-hmm. It's easy to peel off skin, not paper.
Okay. But I'm going to say good night. Oh, Summer, it's okay, baby. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for talking with me. I hope to see y'all again in a couple of days. I'll be on probably on Wednesday around 9:30-ish, between 9:30 and 10. And then on Thursday, I'll try to go live around 9:30 or so too. So I love y'all so much. Have a great week, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Good night. Take your time, Josiah. I think Florence is talking to you. Okay. Good night, y'all.